Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am back in Lancaster County to try another Pennsylvania Dutch buffet. This time I'm at Yoder's Restaurant and Buffet in New Holland, Pennsylvania. In addition to the restaurant and buffet, Yoder's also has a very large farm market as well as a pharmacy. And as well, there is a craft shop. And a flower shop. Alright, we're going to start off with the salad bar. Hot buffet.
Is there a specific way that you guys set it up?
We have, yes, there's actually order, so usually all for lunch, sliders.
Soup and bread. Fixin' bar. Grilling station. It's the first time I've been here. I'm not sure that this is open for lunch, but there it is. Dessert, we have soft serve ice cream. You can get hand dipped ice cream if you ask the waitress. Various cakes and pies. Fruit and puddings. And more pies. I wanted to mention you can order from the menu, but since when I was seated I mentioned I wanted the buffet, I did not get a menu. Round one, we have a ham ball, buttered noodles, pulled pork barbecue, a slice of ham, some macaroni salad, and some coleslaw. Alrighty, in the first round I wasn't a big fan of the coleslaw or the macaroni salad. They weren't the greatest. The rest of the items were excellent. Buttered noodles with brown butter. The sliced ham had a brown gravy. The ham balls were good, more traditional with the pineapple glaze. In this round, and the pulled barbecued pork was very good as well. In this round, some mac and cheese, potato filling with chicken gravy, brown buttered cabbage, a piece of fried or roasted chicken, and a roll with apple butter. Alrighty, everything on round two was excellent. Honestly, the potato filling looked a little suspicious as to whether it would be any good, but it was quite tasty. On this round, I'm having another helping of the roasted chicken, which was excellent. Another slice of ham ball, something new, a chicken croquette, and some more brown buttered noodles and brown buttered cabbage. Alrighty, in the last round, the one new thing I had was the chicken croquette, and that was really not all that great. I didn't like it, but Everything else that I had seconds of was excellent. It looks like a pretty substantial dessert bar, so this will probably be my last trip to the hot bar, and then I'll start working my way through the dessert. And I have a little bit more of the mac and cheese and the potato filling with chicken gravy and a little corn. Alrighty, first round of desserts of peach cobbler with vanilla ice cream. The ice cream machine was a little odd. It just kind of spit out a big gob at me, like, and that was it. Also now some rice pudding and cappuccino pudding. In the first round of dessert, the soft serve ice cream was fine. Peach cobbler, I'm used to having cobbler as either room temperature or slightly heated. This was cold, but it was also soggy. It wasn't the greatest. Both of the puddings had a kind of a tart or sourness to them. That worked with the cappuccino pudding because it kind of reminded me of coffee yogurt, but for the rice pudding, it was kind of, it put me off a little bit. I couldn't eat the rice pudding. Now I'm trying some of the baked pastries. Piece of shoe fly pie, some cheesecake, and I'm not 100% sure. That looks like German chocolate cake. Might be some other kind of chocolate cake. We'll find. Alrighty, the pies and cakes were okay. Wouldn't call them great, but they were pretty good. The shoe fly pie was different from any I've had. It had the thickest layer of molasses on the bottom, but I don't even know if I could call it wet bottom, because the molasses layer, which was good 3/4 of an inch thick, was almost gelatinized. I'd never had anything like it. I mean, it didn't taste bad, but it was unusual. I'm finishing off with a little carrot cake and some vanilla ice cream with, I can't really call it chocolate sauce because it just is a big hard gob, but we'll give it a try. Some coffee, of course, and here is the bill. It was interesting, a lady that was ahead of me this last time I went up for the ice cream had the same problem I did. She pulled the handle and comes a big gob of ice cream, not only all over the plate, but all over the floor and her. But apparently that was enough to get the air out of the system, because after that it was working properly. Anyway, I would say the two items I had from the salad bar weren't really good at all. The coleslaw was, being kind, it was nothing special. The macaroni salad wasn't very good, I thought. The desserts were okay. I don't know, usually I complain that stuff is too sweet. These desserts were not sweet. They were kind of bland through and through. They were, I mean, they weren't awful, but nothing special. I mentioned that the shoe fly pie was a little bit unusual. The hot foods were quite good for the most part, and they were well prepared, tasty, not overly or underly spiced, not bland. All in all, pretty good. The restaurant itself was enjoyable. It's fairly quiet. It was not terribly crowded. They were efficient in having everything set up. They kept the temperatures proper in the hot food bar sections, I should say. Again, this is a restaurant that is not exclusively a buffet, and as is usually the case, the beverages are an extra charge and they are not self-serve, just so you're aware. Was this worth it? Yeah, I'd say it was worth it. My total bill was just under $20, which is a little on the high side. But again, these places where the beverage is not included are a little higher. Gratuity is not included here, so of course you leave a tip. So it ends up costing you a little over $20 for lunch, but it is all you can eat. The food is fairly decent with just a few exceptions I mentioned. And again, those are just my opinion, but I would say overall it's worth it. Would I come back here? It might not be my first choice, but I probably would. It's a decent meal. And again, it was well prepared. The place is efficiently maintained, and it's not overcrowded. I don't see bus loads coming here. I think the big deal about this place is the grocery store, the farm market, and the restaurant is secondary, although again it's quite good. That is my review of Yoder's Restaurant and Buffet in New Holland, Pennsylvania. Please, if you are watching my videos and you have not already done so, subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing. It's very easy to press the button, click the button. It will in the long run benefit me. Please subscribe, please leave a like, feel free to leave a comment. If you have been here, what do you think? Thank you for watching.